Hey y'all, Ritz here with another GR3 video in Watcher of Realms. Power of Dominance is off. We got some interesting gearing here. We're gonna take on GR 321. The best gear should definitely be on Idril, but I also want to show a little bit how to use Hatssut, because a lot of people got Hatssut in the most recent banner, and I want to show a little showcase of how to use her here, because the timing is pretty specific. If you don't have her fully skilled, even if you do have her fully skilled, her invisibility only lasts so long. So you need her to be, in particular, her timing is very specific when it comes to that. So we're doing this in a particular order. The reason I'm doing it in the order I'm doing is because I dropped in Silas first and then Narvi. Narvi has Invig, that way I put it on Silas. I just faced her towards Silas. And I wanted to put that side in first before I put down Idril, because this way Narvi is going to, well, firstly, Silas is going to take out the guy on the left more than Idril. Idril's not going to waste so much time. I'm going to ult with him to get the bonus from Laurel. I'm going to give a second after I start with Idril, then I'm going to do Dolores a second later because of her passive. And now this guy is going to turn and focus on Narvi, because she was the first one placed on that half. So when he does that, I'm going to pick her up. He's going to focus on no one now. That gives me a moment to take him out. I do need to be able to take one hit with everybody else. I'm going to do her ult to give me a little extra DPS. I'm going to do her ult to give me a little extra DPS. I did not get her proc, which is frustrating. It's okay, though. We will be fine. All right. I am going to wait on dropping in. There we go. He took his shot at Zilla2. Now we drop in our Razak. I'm going to hold off on his ult for a moment until I can get Laurel on the field. Now ult with him, he'll get that bonus. Laurel's getting shot at. We pick her up. Now we can start ulting with everybody. I'm going to take a second here, and now you can see this guy on the right side is getting just under a quarter of the way. We're going to drop in our Hatssut, and between Hatssut and see, sorry, just focusing for a second. Between Hatssut and Idril, we were able to get everyone taken care of. Okay, I'm going to drop in Narvi once more. Narvi's going to take a hit from the boss. There's the hit. I'm going to pick her up. Ult with Zilla2 to get a little bit more DPS, and I'm going to drop in Volka to take those hits. Oh, get Hatssut going, and she's going to help take out those guys on the right. Boom, there she goes. Once they're down, we can take her out. I'm going to drop in. Actually, I'm going to hold off on her for a moment, because Volka's now taking the hits. All right. Now that she's aiming for Volka, we're going to drop her in. Ult, ult, and down goes the boss. Now we can take Volka out. It gives us that extra spot. And really at this point, we're kind of set. We don't need to do so much. there's really nothing that's left to do other than just wait for Hatssut to come up. Now, obviously, I could take this guy out on the right by myself without Hatssut. I mean, might as well start with it, but Hatssut can go in now, help take that guy out. If you are having trouble with it, just use her ult as soon as you need to. If you don't have that trouble, okay, we're going to use Dolores here. There we go. She's going to help clean up that left side now. Ult with your fighter in order to help ult. And all of this is to help get that passive going. There goes that one. His ult will finish it up. And boom, we're done. If you have Nyx on the left, it's even easier. If you have Piercer Lord, this just becomes cake. It's really pretty easy. I'm not going to use that as my run. I have a run that I like. It's a little bit faster. Here's the stats. Sylas did great damage on the boss. Zilla2 tanked a ton of damage. Hatssut just dropping in and out. She does the damage she needs to. And Idril doing amazing. The only reason that Razak is going to be doing more than Idril is because every single shot he's hitting like 8 guys at a time. Yeah. And his big ult does massive damage on the left side. I'll show you guys the gear. We'll do it here. Idril has the best set I have. I'm assuming once you're at 21 here, you're going to be having a couple of sets. At least one set from on the right side. This is assuming that you have that one set on the right side. Yes, it's a very good set. I have Invig on Hollow. I have Invig on Dolores. I didn't use her. I used a crit rate bangle here on a fracture set on Sylas. You do not need him to be bonded for him to do great damage over there. He does really well. It'll take a little bit more to get the boss down, but that's awesome. She happens to be in an Invig set. It doesn't make a big difference. It does help a little bit, but she just needs to be able to tank hits from the boss and take those hits coming in from the explodey guys. Hatssut is not in premium gear. Again, crit rate bangle. Her stats on the right, just in a Night Terror set. Honestly, Arrogance would be better probably in place of Zilla2 because he does AoE damage as opposed to just single target. So he would be taking out all those explodey guys at once as opposed to Zilla2 who can only hit one at a time. So he would definitely be better. Zilla2 I have in a little bit of a combo build. I have her in attack gear over here with a glacier set on the right, attack, and HP, so that she can tank those hits. And on all of the attack ones, I want HP bonus in there as much as possible. It gives her extra attack when you place her. For artifacts, I have a Flux Pendant. I have Idril's Gaze maxed out. I have Idril's Gaze maxed out. I have the Euphoric Orb. I have the Keen Wisdom. Who am I missing? Razak. Sharpshooter's Crest, level 1. Obviously, this would be better if I had a higher level Sharpshooter's Crest. I forgot to put a better one on him, but it's there. No premium gear on him. Again, a Night Terror set. And yes, the stats are good, but again, you're on stage 21. You're going to need some decent sets. Am I missing anyone from my build? Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Narvi. I did. I missed Narvi and Laurel just needs... Laurel is not even fully geared. It's not an Invig set. She should be able to tank a hit from the boss. It might be better. Just put something on her so that she can tank a hit, basically. That would be great. And Narvi is in an Invig set with a Lucky Legacy. So that's what I got for you. If you have Hex, he'll do great on the left side in place of Silas. If you have Silas bonded, he'll do amazing damage. If you don't, he'll do great. He just needs a little bit more time to help take out that boss. And again, Zillatu is great, but Arrogance will be better in that place. You can even actually, believe it or not, you can even use, I'm sure Destined will love me for this one, but you can even use Aspen in that spot up front. You have to give him a very good build for it to really help you out, but he does do piercing damage and hits guys outside of his range. Having the automatic ult, I feel, is a little bit of a detriment. Having Zillatu's ult be manual is very useful, so you can take advantage of Idril's passive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Idril has this passive here that when anyone on the board ults, she gets extra damage. And to airborne units, it's not just 100% damage, it's 170% damage. It's not airborne units will take 70 damage instead. It's on top of the 100%, they will take an extra 170%. So that's what I got for you. Better gear, better artifacts for Silas is in a maxed out Spirit Siphoned. I did not have him in a maxed out one when I did this the first time. I think I had him in a level 13. Like I said, better artifacts, better gear on all these units will give you a better result. But that's what I got for you today. That's Gear Raid 321 with Hatssut here. I wanted to show a little bit about how Hatssut works on the right side, best timing to use her. It's around that quarter point and below, just below the quarter point in the timing. In the timer on that right side unit is the best time to drop her. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this helps in the comments. I really love hearing, hey, I got through it because of this guide. Thank you so much. I love hearing it. It makes it worth it. See you in the next one.